These beers were delicious. I don't know if you saw my ramblings on Twitter last night, but they were because of these. Alright, got a great episode for you this week, so stay tuned. Got some interesting things for you this week, guys, and the first thing up for business, for those of you guys that like Borderlands, the pre-sequel came out recently, and there's actually a mod that makes the game third person. I don't know why you'd want to do this to this game. I do like third person games, and I like first person games, and I don't think Borderlands is a game that should be played in third person view. But I mean, I guess the thing is there that some people, my 60D decided it wanted to keep turning off and stop recording, so I'm actually filming with my RX 100 Mark III now. And where did I leave off? Borderlands, yes. The only thing I can think of that would make people want to play Borderlands 3 in third person mode, even though I think it's much better first person because it's a first person shooter, is to see their character. Because in that game, of course, you can change the way your character looks and all the other that business, like the way you look. And some people might want to see that. That's the only thing I can think of that people would want to play that game in third person. Because I do like third person games. I don't hate them, and I do like first person games. But I think they have their own style of play and their own type of time they should be used, you know what I mean? And I think Borderlands is a first-person shooter, and it should be a first-person shooter. There's an interesting game I saw on the internet called Border-Remembrance. Border-Remembrance is a top-down, fast-paced, challenging Metroidvania game inspired by Castlevania, Demon Souls, Dark Souls, and H.P. Lovecraft. And it tells the story of a world in its last 3 weeks. Now, this game is on Greenlight, so if you guys want to check it out and give it a green light, they just did a Kickstarter to raise money for this game, but it failed, and the devs said that they're actually putting a second version of the Kickstarter up on November 10th. So if you guys want to give money to hopefully fund the game, go ahead and check out their Kickstarter, and it will be back up soon. It looks like a really interesting game. I'd love to see it develop further because it's not too intricate yet. It's not got a lot of stuff in there. So hopefully if it gets funded, it can become the game that I guess they're wanting it to be. People playing PS3 and Xbox 360 can now get Bioshock Infinite Complete. Yes, it comes with all the DLC for $50. Or you could just buy it on Steam on sale, because I got all of the DLC and the game for about $20. I think it's interesting that they're actually selling the game with all the DLC for $50 after coming out with the game for $50 and then selling the DLC for about $15 each, which is, I mean, I guess it's a deal for people that are playing it on the consoles and haven't had it yet. I guess that could be a deal, but come on, guys. I got Bioshock Infinite with all the DLC for about $20. Why are you spending so much money on console games? Somebody told me about an interesting game, Ziggurat, and it's on my wish list right now. I really want to play it. I haven't had a chance to play it. It came out recently. It's a first-person roguelike. To me, it looks like a way better version of Paranormal Activity. I actually bought that game after all the drama happens because I wanted to check it out and see what the game was like, and I really didn't like it. It was okay, but the music kind of took me out of the game. I don't know, it was interesting, it was fun for a little bit, but the music, I don't know what they were thinking with that music. It's just so loud and it doesn't match the pacing of the game at all. This whole drama thing with the guy like calling out Gaben and threatening him and everything, I think that really sold more copies than this game would have sold otherwise, because I didn't think that game was worth $10, not at all. But we'll see, maybe it'll get updates or something. This isn't really gaming news, but I saw this and I thought it was interesting. MSI debuted the world's first gaming laptop with a mechanical keyboard. It's called the GT80 Titan. It's interesting, a laptop with a mechanical keyboard in it. It's not that flat, crappy laptop keys anymore. So I wonder how that's gonna work, and if it gets dirty or anything like that. Are you gonna be able to pop out the keys and clean that area? We'll see. MSI, good job with a mechanical keyboard on a laptop. I mean, gaming laptops have been around for a while, but they've never had a gaming keyboard connected. You'd always have to connect your own keyboard. Now it's in there, and we'll see how this laptop works. Hopefully I can play with one at like PAX or something. So Halo Chief Master Collection came out this week, and I'll never get to play it because I don't have an Xbox One. The reason I care about this is because I love Halo, and the reason I love Halo is because it's kind of got like a sentimental spot in my heart, because I played Halo 2 a lot in college. We used to get 4 Xbox hooked up and connect them all with a bunch of different dorm rooms, and we would play 4 people on each screen. We'd have 4 TVs, everybody just having a good time, and we'd have tournaments, and me and my friends, we just kept in touch and played Halo all the way from Halo 2 up to Halo Reach, and that's why Halo has a special part to me. And I've always enjoyed that game. I love Halo, and that's why. It's a sentimental thing. Ever since Ocarina of Time 3D came out, people have been asking, when is Majora's Mask 3D going to come out? And Nintendo announced this week that Majora's Mask 3D is coming out in spring 2015. I am so happy about this because Majora's Mask has always been one of my favorite Zelda games. It's up there in the top 5. And that is because Majora's Mask is the only Zelda game where they kind of did something different, you know? Majora's Mask is not the cookie cutter 3 dungeons then 7 dungeons or the same kind of play style. This, you change forms with masks, they got 3 days, you just keep going back in time. It's a really interesting game. I loved it because it was so different, and the story was pretty interesting. I loved becoming Fierce Deity at the end. Fierce Deity was pretty cool, but I'm literally looking forward to that, guys. I'm so happy that it finally got announced. I'm going to be getting that day 1. And I'm pretty excited. I can't wait. Spring 2015, hurry up! Thanks for watching, guys. That's all for this week. And I know it's a short episode, but there's going to be a special BlizzCon edition because there was a lot of things announced this week at BlizzCon that I care about. So I'm going to make a Jimmy vs. Games completely dedicated to BlizzCon in a few days. So you guys can stay tuned to that. And press F to pay respects. Press F to pay respects. Why did they make that a thing? Oh man. When I saw that picture, I laughed for a good 5 minutes. Why am I still talking? Why are you still here? Oh yeah, if you like this video, hit subscribe and hit like, comment, tell me what you thought of it. It really helped me out, guys, and yeah, I hope you like it. See you guys in the BlizzCon episode. And there's a mod that makes it third person. Why does my camera keep turning off? Stop turning off. My camera just turned off like 4 times in a row. It's getting ridiculous. Alright, let's try this again. Dude, you gonna turn it off again? You piece of shit. Alright, so it's turning off. Let's try this again.